What is good, friends, and welcome back. Many of you asked me to react to Mo's statement on the current Legendary 1 battlefield. This video will hopefully prompt Lilith to intervene to preserve the Legendary battlefield, which is dying, while roasting our friend Mo, the S40 vegetable in chief. Thanks to Mo, S40 is the most hated alliance in the entire game, and he's trying really hard to keep that title with his recent statement. Before you ask me why S40 is the most hated alliance, here's their track record as far as I know. The first time I played against them, I was in G27 and S40 was a much smaller alliance. We knew the power gap and tried to work with them by offering some touch rewards if they fought to their best ability. But they reject that deal. Later on, we had to shuffle the alliances and create different scenarios, hoping that S40 would join in. They did very little and didn't seem to care. Their next clever move was to disqualify themselves from the Paramount Cup Season 2 finale to avoid humiliation. Instead, they dominated the Gold 1 battlefield and reached a secret agreement with Mass not to engage them in exchange for rewards, while denying the touch reward to the rest of the opposition. A dick move. The 4v4 was actually a 5v3. While I was in S21, every time we faced S40, they would sit inside their safe zone, avoiding us at all costs and focusing on building, hoping to slow us down. Ma bought 2 accounts in S21 with real money to spy on us, but he's a terrible spy and we found out a few days later. Many fine commanders left S21 because S40 was a deadbeat alliance that dodged challenging battles, abandoned their allies, and ruined the entire experience for everyone. The F2P alliance, gaining in power, decided to unite it with S40 and form a permanent coalition, upsetting the balance and crushing the opposition. The opposition pressured them to open their minds and play on a different side, which they did once. Immediately, S40 cried to the developer, accusing F2P of cheating, scripting, and multiboxing. Nile was leading the movement. Ironically, he's the commander with the worst track record when it comes to cheating. If you remember the cheating scandal of S21, he was the commander behind the entire operation, controlling 5 accounts at once using the BlueStack emulator. During the next conquest, S40 and F2P wanted to team up again, but MDAF protested without success. They eventually switched team to pressure S40. F2P and S40 lost and are still upset about it. Here's another fun fact. S40 lost valuable points in Warbound due to their humiliating defeat against Goth. They made a deal with PF58 to sit their Warbound fight against S40 to maximize their points. Here we are right now. Goth and WRK have gained enough power and could defeat S40 with F2P. Understanding this and knowing that Goth will win Warbound, Mao arranged the teams for a 6v2 advantage to secure an easy win. So here's the famous screen capture from in-game. Hello everyone, thank you for all being here. This is a special L4, like the special operation, right? First of all, I would like to confirm that S40 does not command anyone. Of course not. We always cooperate with other alliances. So it's a bunch of lies, but whatever. Based on the spirit of fairness and friendship. Yes, sure. Currently, our team has 6 alliances, including 5, 27, 40, 41, 49, and 58. The reason for this is because we want to completely remove 03 and 57 from the alliance and create a better epic where alliances can fight each other without too much buff difference and do not have to fear going to epic 1. How? I mean, you want fairness and you want cooperation, but you want to remove server 3 and server 57. So how is this fair and how is this friendship, right? I want to be friend with you, but I want to destroy you. So kind of, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. Is this guy drunk or high or both? Who knows? 3, 57, and 2 are very toxic alliances. They find every way to have easy wins, like doing a 2v6, and insult all other alliances. I will provide proof right here. If you have a problem with a stranger calling you name on a online game, is he toxic or you're a snowflake? I mean, being called an asshole by somebody that knows you, yeah, it could hurt, but being called an asshole by somebody that doesn't know you, why does it matter? When you shut down the game, everything goes away. So, I mean, this is just an excuse because he wants to win and his feelings are hurt because now GOT and WRK are more powerful. So here's a screen capture brought to you by Cuban Gang. He's in the Legendary 1 battlefield and he just noticed 2 commanders kill trading. They are in the same coalition, but they decided that they were lacking kills because of the lack of action, so they had to do the old kill trading dance. If you look at the timestamp, it's October 10th, so not even 48 hours in the conquest. Look how many reserves they have. Well, they're kill trading. Why? They are decent sized commanders. One is in F2P, the other in KJK. And yeah, it's kind of pathetic. So this is what you get when you do a 6v2. You ruin the fun for everybody and they have to rely on the reserve trading, which will be forbidden in version 13. So Mao needs to think about another plan for the next conquest. So here's another screen capture. If you thought you've seen it all, here's some more interesting content. Slayer from F2P. Every single L4 is like this, boring as fuck. Well, sir, if you repeat the same mistake on and on, hoping for a different result, this is the definition of insanity. Maybe you should adopt a different approach to the next L4 so you enjoy your conquest better, okay? Use your brain, not hard. All right, here's the last quote from Christina. In S40, always complaining, Lilith needs to force teams. End of story. Force in capital. Why does Lilith have to tell us what to do? L4 has been the same since 4 years now. It's up to you to make a fair battlefield so everybody can have some kills and have some fun. But instead, Mao decided to rig the team 6v2. So why don't you point the finger at your leader and say, hey, dummy, shuffle the team and make it even so we can have some fun? But he's not going to do that. So either way, let's start to add some stupid rules to force you to play with WRK, and you're still going to bitch about it. But regardless, you have to open your mind and be less dumb and be more fair so everybody can have a piece of the cake. So definitely not the sharpest tool in the shed, always blaming people, except the cause of the problem, Mao. This, my friend, is the track record of S40. Don't bother asking Mao if it's true. He'll just give you a load of bullshit because he's a two-faced, lying hypocrite scumbag. He doesn't care about the game. He doesn't care about balance. All he wants is to win at any cost. So why does it matter to you? Legendary 1 is supposed to be the most coveted battlefield, offering the best reward, but everybody is trying to avoid it because it's dominated by a bunch of insecure alliances that only care about themselves. If Mao wants to destroy GOT, S2, and WRK, which alliance will they face? Strong opposition fuel the desire to fight. Otherwise, you have to improvise a friendly fight against your allies, which goes against the spirit of the game because everyone knows the outcome. I drag S40 under the bus, but let's not forget about their allies who agree to join their coalition. They are also part of the problem. Lilith gives us a blank canvas to work with, hoping to create a fair and challenging battlefield. Due to a cowardly alliance leader, Lilith might have to step in and impose even more ridiculous rules to enforce balance. It's because of those assholes that we can't have nice things. There you have it, friends. My best advice is to avoid Legendary 1 Battlefield. It's a dead end. Even if they increase the reward, you still have to deal with hypocrites and liars. As for Mao, I hope he bumps into the wrong person walking down the street. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.